MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, number 5.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig has it in his sights. 2 gone. Ready now, Andrew Van. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Grounded to first. Hoskins comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Here's another 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Third baseman.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even, 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Here's Corey Seager, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Van Shading to his right, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Baseman, number 55.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bell.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Taylor will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So stepping in, Travis Shaw. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I thought with two outs right there in that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Puig, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in, Royce Hoskins. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hard hit to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Logan Forsythe becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll dive back in. Ready on 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw. Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there, too.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Third inning, no score to this point. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 2-2 one more time. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Patrick Corbin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. The pitcher, Max Scherzer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Shaw has it. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. Lays off 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chris Taylor. Here comes the second out in the bottom of the third. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, it's not always about velocity. There's some Hall of Fame pitchers that didn't throw that hard, but they made a living with that pitch.
1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a snap move over to first. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. In to score, the runner from third. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again. Royce Hoskins.
Number 12, Royce Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Ready for another chance?
Now
Logan
batting.
Forsythe.
Second
He was a
baseman.
strikeout victim in his first try.
Forsythe.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Standing in, Jonathan Villar
Leading off for
comes
the
into
Brewers,
this at bat 0 for 1
second
in the
baseman.
ball game.
Jonathan Villar.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High pop up. Donaldson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center
In
fielder
now
number
is
6.
Lorenzo Cain. He's
Lorenzo
0 for 1
Cain.
thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Hoskins has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Andrew Van.
Riding in once again, Andrew Van. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's set to
Leading
lead
off
us
the fourth
off in
for
the
the
home
Dodgers.
half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder. Yasiel
Ready to deliver.
Puig.
Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Kike Hernandez will be next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Van sprinting after it, one down. Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, two down. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it, and that's the third out. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked. He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Hernandez. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Donaldson's there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So digging in now, Max Scherzer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Max Scherzer.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. The pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a ball line foul to deep right and out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
No one out with a runner at second. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Striding in once again, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Patrick Corbin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Daniel Descalso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Corbin, number 6, Daniel Descalso.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Jared Hughes enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Digging in and looking for more, Royce Hoskins. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Hoskins.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in to try and again. Logan Forsythe 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Carlos Asuaje.
Carlos Asuaje.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Van is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Line towards center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He started out
second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with two fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the seventh with a leadoff triple. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. Ready once again, Andrew Van. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit well towards the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the two-out base hit. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him. Just spun him into the ground.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Jock Peterson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Andy Oliver gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
This changed defensively for the Brewers. Now playing second base, number 89, Carlos Asuaje.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. In now, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain going back to the track, to the wall. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Scherzer. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Chris Taylor. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Kelvin Herrera is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Kelvin Herrera.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tapper up the line. But it gets foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And the changeup is way low that time. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it, but the throw is not in time. Arcia is aboard after the strikeout. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. And there he goes towards second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Up next for
so
Milwaukee,
striding in, Kelvin Herrera. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Nick
And shooting for
Castellanos
Milwaukee,
will come on to
number
pinch hit
9.
here in a big spot.
Nick Castellanos.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
number
eighth.
52, Brad Hand. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing center field, number 23, Jock Peterson.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kane on the move. But he won't get there. It falls in. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
First baseman, number 12.
Now at the plate, Royce Hoskins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel
No hits
Puig.
in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Van will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager scoops it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding forward now, Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Andrew Van. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Taylor has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, number 10.
Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. Stepping up now, Chad Pinder. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Chad
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Left fielder.
Now in the box, Eric Timms. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Hey now. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is right there, one down. The relay. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Here's Chris Carter now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Matt Joyce now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Matt Chapman hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Swing and a liner. And he's retired, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Third, left fielder, Andrew Van.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell. In now, Josh Bell, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There he goes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. 2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a throw over to first. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. Van coming in. 1 out. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Jesse Hahn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This one's down to third. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Timms has a play. 1 down. Now batting, Andrew McCutcheon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Pinder is there. 2 down. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Now the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcus Semien. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Semien.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Chad Pinder is on deck. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Van over to his left. One away. Digging in to try it again. Chad Pinder reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch. Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Stephen Vogt.
Back up the middle. Simeon's there. And a rather easy first out. So stepping in, Jimmy Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Pinder moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number
now
5,
at the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Timms moves over. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Carter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for Oakland.
Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Van will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Matt Chapman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance. Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. VR takes it in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lorenzo
Into the windup
Cain.
and the pitch. On the ground to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping
Now
in,
batting.
Andrew
Left
Van.
fielder, Andrew Van.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Josh Bell the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Bell.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Travis Shaw.
On sets, here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 13.
Ready to deliver.
Bruce
Here's the first pitch.
Maxwell.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To third. Shaw fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now, Jesse Hahn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter number
At
3,
the plate, Orlando Arcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runners on the move for second. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher, number
so striding
53.
in, Jimmy Nelson. He flew out in his last at bat. Now a throw over. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is an interesting scenario, Matt. I think with the pitcher at the plate here on 2 outs, you're probably not going to see him steal, because if he gets thrown out, then you got the pitcher leading off the inning. Take a chance, see if he can hit a ball in the gap and maybe score you from first.
The 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Pinder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 18. Chad.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Left fielder, number 7.
Digging in to try it again,
Tim.
Eric Timms. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eric Timms goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Chris Carter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Ready once again, Matt Joyce. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Villar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Joyce. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Van. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Soft liner to the left side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Josh Bell. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And that misses, ball one. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at one as we get set to start the seventh. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Chapman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Garcia fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60%.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane racing back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Bruce Maxwell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Travis Shaw.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Again, a 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Joyce racing back at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Gore rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a neck-high fastball that time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Chapman comes up with it. No problem here. One away. Standing in,
Now
Stephen Vogt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Stephen Vogt.
Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Timms has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jesse Hahn. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. Night 0 for 2 at this point. Jacob Bergman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 46, Jacob Bergman.
Hit down the line at first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 18.
Stepping in, Chad Pinder. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch. You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Too high. Ball 3.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The left fielder,
so striding forward now, Eric Timms. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
For the Brewers. Now playing third base, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Mark Trumbo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Kevin Jensen will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Kevin Jensen, a defensive change for the Athletics. Now playing left
Jonathan
field,
Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he pops it up back behind second base. Semien is there for it. 1 out. Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Pinder is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Andrew Van. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Calling for it, Chapman. And that ends the inning. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Center fielder.
Striding in, Matt Joyce. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. That's in there. Base hit. Carter rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Matt Chapman is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Jed Lowry now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Standing in, Bruce Maxwell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Kelvin Herrera gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Kelvin Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.